nights looking for this pirate ship that you guys had heard about wedged on the sea of moving ice. Once you finally got there, everything you heard was true. There was a ship wedged in the ice. There was treasure to be found, but it was sealed under a relatively thick layer of ice, and it was very difficult to attain. And one of your party members, I don't remember who, I believe it was Estelle, maybe, realized that this was probably the lair of a white dragon. And since you didn't know when this thing was going to return, you decided to leave what you found behind and camp out on the shore across from within watching distance of the ship to keep an eye out, see if anything came. Nothing came, but you still decided, fuck it. We already lost 2 people a couple nights before. We're just gonna head back, cut our losses, much to the chagrin of either Brick or Brack. I don't know which is the one that is the money grubber.
Brick.
So you guys were still camped out on the shore and making your decision to leave. As you guys are packing up camp, a hooded figure sort of approaches, and I will let the new guy introduce himself. As long as you guys don't decide to just kill him right off the bat, because you know that could happen.
Let's kill him right off. Let's kill him right off the bat. That'll help.
And back to the mountains I go. Fuck off. You just see, from what you can probably see at this point, larger figure, heavier built, fur cloak with the hood up, shambling forward, carrying a shield with a war pick kind of strung on his back, just kind of trudging through the snow.
I go stealth just in case.
Stealth and circle around.
Yeah. Standing there watching, you'd see a female elf. Her skin's very pale. Doesn't look like a normal high elf. She's wearing studded leather with a sword at each side. She just kind of watches you approach.
The figure gets closer. Oh, what are you doing out here? It's cold as balls out here. You're gonna catch cold and die. Whose idea was it to come out here, by the way?
You hear a voice repeat back your phrase. It's exactly in your voice. So of course, from that perspective, it would sound a little weird to you, but to everyone else, it's exactly your voice.
What was that? You got to prepare us or something?
No, that's the way she talks.
Fair enough.
We're out here looking for treasure, since you asked the question.
Well, the only treasure is probably that boat out there, but I don't go near it. I'm usually up in the mountains over there, and he kind of points off into the far distance.
Wood elf about 5'10", looks fairly young, with medium brown skin and dark brown hair is going to speak up. You wouldn't happen to be talking about the dragon that hoards their, coin and such there? Is that what you're talking about? That's why you don't go over there?
Beastie thing, lots of teeth, likes to carry people off. Yeah, that one. I don't go over there. I like to stay over there and contemplate the meaning of life. By the way, do any of you happen to know that? And he kind of nudges forward, kind of looking at all of you. As he gets closer, he kind of puts his hood down to see you better, and you see that it's a large Goliath.
Meaning of life? No, I never learned that in the Shadowfell, sorry.
Beans. Alright. Well, I shall continue my adventure then. Say, where are you folks off to?
I believe we're returning home. Didn't want to fight a dragon.
Do you know if your home has the meaning of life?
My actual home is the Shadowfell, and I don't think so.
From what I've heard, that place might not.
Probably has the meaning of death more than life.
Life! Old woman. Oh?
Fair enough.
Imagine Feathercage is looking around a bit concernedly at the moment.
If this is the where we're standing, I'm like somewhere over here. All stealthed and ready, and just in case he ends up being not friendly.
Where? Friend. And a bunch of clicks and whistling noises that follow that.
Hopefully.
Feathercage blinks a few times and mutters in an old woman's tone, "Dumb bird."
You alright over there?
The bird just kind of looks out from underneath her hat with her one eye, as the other eye seems to be missing, as gazing at the cloaked figure. Dumb bird. Yes?
He kind of turns to one of the other people standing around. I don't think she's alright. Is this normal?
Well, we've only known her a short time, but seems to be.
Huh. Maybe she's gazed too far into the abyss, seen the meaning of life and had it haunted her psyche. He kind of
Perhaps.
stares off into the distance, like curling his fingers together. Oh, she's just crazy.
You see a cloud of shadow just suddenly burst out from around the bird, completely engulfing her and anyone standing nearby.
Disconcerting. Is this normal? Are they just now in darkness?
Yeah, being a shadow sorcerer, I have the ability to cast darkness with sorcery points, and I can see through it, but nobody can see through to me.
The figure just kind of slowly backs up until he's standing on the outside of it. Name's Almond, by the way.
Hello, Nelson. It's my name.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Estelle.
From my stealth mode, I'm gonna see if he has anything that looks dangerous on him, or shiny, or
Probably the giant war pick strapped to his
I mean,
back.
are you going to go through his pockets?
I don't know. Is a 17 work?
Would you like to be cut in half?
Let's see. Oh, you have your token set up weird. Or no, your passive wisdom isn't showing. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta put some stuff on your character sheet so that it shows.
Yeah, okay.
Since you're doing it linked through Roll20, or
Passive wisdom or passive perception is 15.
hold on. Let me do this.
Well, you definitely didn't passively see me because I nat 20 to stealth check.
Yeah,
Okay.
and your what you doodle is why are you showing up as an NPC? You're not an NPC.
Maybe I am.
There we go. I just want to. What's your AC? Just so that it shows up on the token.
AC's 20.
20. What's your dex score? I guess I could look at the sheet that you linked me, huh?
I sent you the sheet.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. I just want to put it on here so that when you roll, it comes up right. Dog, go away. Your hit points are 45. Passive perception is +5, so 20. Or okay. And you don't have any proficiencies in like perception and stuff, right? Dog, you need to get out of there. Get out.
No, I don't believe so. It does 15.
Okay, cool. Alright. That should display properly now. I like to set up the token so I can see what's what
No worries.
from a glance. Although it's showing your AC is 11, which is wrong, but I'll fix that in a minute.
Definitely not 11.
There we go. Alright. Alright, so yeah. Are you trying to take anything, Brick, or are you just fishing around?
At the moment, fishing around.
Let's see. Does anybody else notice that you're fishing in the in his pockets? Cause 14, 16.
I mean, I've really got nothing of interest in my pockets. It's all just starting equipment.
Yeah, you just find basic adventurer's gear, maybe a little bit of gold. He doesn't have his sheet in Roll20 that I can like let you rifle around in his stuff, but inventory. I'm not used to using D&D Beyond because I started playing on Roll20 and I refused to buy the books a second time.
Yeah.
So
I have.
I
all
started
the
playing
books
on D&D
Beyond.
Beyond, and I have all of the books on there.
yeah,
I have them all too.
yeah, I've been on Roll20 for like a long time, so and I bought most of my stuff, so it's like, well, I could pay the same price again for another platform.
It's
Or
not
just
really useful.
yeah. Yeah, you're like I said, you don't really find anything, Brick, unless you really want to take his crossbow bolts or something.
Disappointment, but I back off and stay hidden.
You haven't even come out yet, right? You haven't even introduced yourself.
No, I have not. That's
As
why
soon
I've
as
been
he saw
staying.
me, he just blinked.
Yeah.
He's gone.
And I'm just doing what what Brick would normally do, and that's look for treasure.
Yeah.
Delving the depths of people's pockets.
Yeah, and seeing his Gizmo's passive perception is 9, you probably got whatever he had in his pockets.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if he's set up right. Let's see. Actually, what's his passive was? Yeah, 9. I don't know how his passive perception is that bad unless his sheet's not. Oh, because he's a freaking NPC. That's why.
Nah.
I don't think his NPC sheet shows up right with the bar settings. But anyway, so you guys are going to head back to Bremen at this point. Now
Yeah.
we get to
That's the
start the
plan.
ever so boring montage of shit attacking you at night because that's what happens.
So is he going to be joining us?
Unfortunately, yes. You have to take him with you. Well, I mean, you
The
could leave
meaning
him
of life
here.
is with us.
You could leave him here, but then you won't have any heals. Or are you popping out and saying
Well,
that to the party?
if the party is determined that he's safe and going to be a part of the group, and I don't find anything worth taking off of him, so I sneak back around to where I know, out of the back here, and just kind of act like I was there the whole time.
And who would this one be? Who are you?
You see a flash of like crazy look in the eyes and a grin as it looks as she looks at you, and then all of a sudden the eyes kind of clear up, and the face kind of looks a little more sane. And hi, I am Brack.
Pleasure to meet you. Do you know the meaning of life?
Treasure.
Treasure. That is a good one. And he kind of pulls out a kind of hastily put together stack of note paper and just kind of scribbles down a few things and stuffs it back into a pouch in his side.
So that would be if true Helena would have actually pulled out a parchment and wrote down your name as well.
At this point, the little goblin in the party that's sort of looking depressed would be like, "Look, guys, we got like a 38-hour walk to get back to civilization, and I really want to ditch you guys, so let's get moving." And he's like,
And who is this little dreary one? So the Goliath just kind of like peers with squinting eyes at him.
he would just answer with, "Name's Gizmo, and I'm done with this place. As soon as we get back to town, I'm gone." So this was another player that could no longer play due to work scheduling issues, and then his big buddy died. So you're
Fair
basically
enough.
just carting this little guy along until he is gonna either die or fuck off in the next town.
Well, if we run out of food,
Prime goblin.
goblin
You
kebabs
probably can't
are-
even tell he's a goblin because he's sort of dressed like a harlequin and he has a mask. So
Yeah, it was more amusing when he was perched on the shoulder of a minotaur.
yeah, they
Fair
sort of had
enough.
like a master blaster thing going on.
Beautiful.
All right, so let's do the boring ass. How many encounters do you guys get? So no, at least no blizzard. Let's see. This is the part. Oh, look, you guys get to travel the whole day. Your whole 12 hours with not a single bother.
Cool.
And you managed to camp without any problems as well. Hooray, because I'm so tired of having stuff jump you at midnight because that's all this damn table ever rolls. Let's see.
We'll take it.
Okay, next day. Alrighty, so next day, let's see. So, next day, you guys are heading along. Around noon, you guys are passing through an area. Let me see if these fuckers. Can I see the creatures? There we go. So these guys have. So everybody notices these things up on as you're passing through like sort of a rocky area. You guys see a large cat-like creature disappear behind a rock. Looks like it's stalking you, but you're fully aware of it.
Almond just kind of pulls out his war pick and holds it at his side.
I ready myself and try to stealth. Since it put itself out of sight.
Yeah, it apparently think it's trying to get the drop on you, but you guys probably know better at this point.
Hey, do we want to see if this is a repeat with the owl bear? Maybe I can get it to fuck off.
I'm gonna stick you on a map. I don't know if this map has shit on it already. Oh, look, there's dead people on this map. Let's get rid of all these dead people.
Poor
That's
Husketh.
not promising.
Let's see. Okay, so we just need to drag out new guy.
Let's see.
But yeah, Estelle, if you want to try to get it to fuck off, you can. You definitely saw it. Pretty much everybody saw it. It got a shitty stealth roll.
All right.
Even the goblin with his 9. This is this is not the brightest bulb of cat. He's a newbie.
All right. I'm gonna load my crossbow and take aim for the rock that it's hiding behind. And then I'm gonna fire and yell, "Fuck off!" and hope that works.
Let's see. You want to give me like a what is it? The thing that intimidation. It's not intimidation though. The other word.
Persuasion?
What is it called? It's not intimidation. It's also a charisma skill. God damn it! Why brain? Why?
Performance? Deception?
It's
Persuasion.
intimidation basically. It's. Oh lord.
If it's
Why-
helpful,
Literally
I don't have
intimidation.
proficiency in anything, if that's helpful.
I can try to do an animal handling.
Intimidation. Isn't that the word? Is that the word I was saying?
You were
Yes.
saying intimidation.
Good lord, I'm so tired tonight.
It's not intimidation. It's something exactly like it.
Yeah, it's intimidation. All right, so is it wise or intelligent to we'll go with
what?
wisdom to determine if this thing is going to be intimidated. Yeah, you actually managed to get it to fuck off.
Beautiful.
This
It
is worked twice
realizes
now.
it realizes that its cover is blown. It's alone. Possibly the new guy is wearing a cloak trimmed with fur from his own kind. Yeah, so it just
The
sort
cloak
of
is a
melt-
mix of a few animals that Almond has come across.
I'm imagining you are native to this area, correct?
Relatively, yeah.
Relatively, yeah. So
somewhere in a mountainous region nearby.
yeah,
Especially
you could,
being
possibly the
being-
spine of the world. Possibly
yeah,
there's
some
a couple
solitary area nearby.
there's actually a few tribes that live in like the southern mountains here. You might be one of those guys. You could just be from outside of this area. There's lots of crap in this area. Okay, so that's day 2. I forgot to move you. You're 12 miles. I'm sorry. Or no, it's not 12 miles. You only get to go like 8. Oh God,
How
math.
fast do we move and how long were we
You're
moving for?
you're going half a mile an hour for 12 hours, so you get to go 6 miles.
6 miles a day. Okay.
Yeah, so which it'll take you like 3 days to get there, or maybe more. I don't know. Brain tired. Brain tired and frustrated. Actually, you've gone like 12 miles at this point. As the rest of the day is fairly quiet. The night is quiet. Nothing bothers you. No blizzards. You're making good time. As opposed to the last time you came out here and something was chewing on your ass every 10 minutes.
Almond seems to just be staring off into the darkness without much hindrance.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What? What does that
What?
mean? Sorry, I got a roll that I haven't gotten before.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, that might be good. Is it
Okay,
treasure?
so I need.
This is most disturbing.
No, it's not. It's not. It's just that it told me to roll on a table that doesn't exist.
Well,
All
then
right.
roll on the floor.
So who wants to decide your fate? Because I hate.
I'll do it.
Yeah, roll me a d20.
Sure. 16.
Okay. Roll me a d8.
8.
Okay. Let's see what it says here. Do.
We find a pile of treasure.
Worth 8,000.
Okay, let me see what this is. It's Rick's favorite animal.
I mean, if we need animals to fuck off, I've got a pretty good ability to do that.
So as you guys are packing up
Uh-oh.
camp in the morning,
If it's Rick's favorite, that implies something undead. That's not good.
no. It's the animal that I like to hear him say the name of. Cause
Not
it's
fair?
no. Woof.
Oh.
Poor Rick. It's the word that Tobias likes to hear him say too, because it's just funny.
Okay,
He's
true.
Australian. It's funny to hear him talk.
It's a reference to drop bears.
Yeah, you guys really don't notice anything, and what's watching you doesn't reveal itself. Yep, so it doesn't bother you, and you don't even notice it because it rolled really good on stealth.
Cool.
I mean,
Yep.
you can roll active perceptions. Passively, you do not notice anything.
I see snow.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. If you have someone on watch while you're packing up camp, which would, if it was Brick or Brack, they've completely failed at their duty.
I would definitely offer to try to look around and peer off into the distance, especially if it's like getting towards nighttime.
Yeah, I mean, you can. It's morning. You guys are breaking camp,
No.
so
Yeah, I can still try.
yeah, you don't see anything.
I see snow.
I don't even see snow. I
Snow!
see. I can't see the snow because there's snowflakes in the way.
Your eyes are frozen shut, Brick.
We're slowly getting better.
Hmm.
You wake up screaming, thinking you're blind because your eyes froze shut overnight. Anyway, so you pack up camp and you get moving. Who wants to roll me your next fate?
Well, at least it's not trying to murder us actively, so.
What am I rolling?
Oh, D20.
D20. That one.
That's not
Wow,
promising.
I can't get a high roll to save my life.
Oh, that's fine.
You will quickly learn that Roll20 hates me.
So I it's another one of these goddamn things.
The cold light things.
Yeah, those stupid things that are dumb.
A
So
what?
yeah. So yeah, you guys are basically just heading through the snow, and at some point during the day, you see a familiar blue light on the horizon that sort of starts veering towards you.
Oh, that's right. These
Would
things sense life or something, right?
Yeah, it knows you're there. It wants to come suck your warmth out, basically.
would Almond know what this is? From being in the
You
area?
can roll me a history with advantage,
Oh fuck.
or
If you're a
Arcana with
native-
advantage.
If you're a native to the area, you would know should know something.
Yeah, but it depends on whether. I know the Reged Nomads have legends of these guys. I don't know about the. That's why I'm giving him. He can roll either Arcana or History with advantage.
Sure. 12.
So you've heard about weird things like this. You know it's called a cold light walker. You don't know much else about that. Just that they're bad things that wander in the snow, just like just about everything else in this place. Estelle does know what they are, and she could fill you in if she cared to.
Fair enough.
I draw weapons and
Estelle, do
prepare
you remember
myself.
enough to fill them in, or
I have notes. It says nomad. Well, wait, hold on. Something about the Regid believe that your spirit gets frozen into your corpse when you die out in the cold. Oral does it to you, and you can't pass on, so they become rageful, hateful things that wander the tundra.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that sounds friendly.
So like once she fills you in on that, you're like, oh yeah, I sort of remember stories like that when I was a kid. They really haven't become that big of a problem since Oral
That's
came to
good.
hang out.
This is the third one I've seen.
Apparently, they're becoming more common. They're like rats.
Yeah.
Or cockroaches.
I pull out my weapons.
But yeah,
Well,
I
it's
guess if
good that my
y'all want to do an
Patron
initiative.
goddess is here.
He completely failed because I didn't have his token clicked.
I don't see a token of mine.
I'll put you out, sorry. I keep forgetting that you're not here yet.
I don't want a super high. I need somebody to go ahead of me, so I'm not the.
You could hold it. Estelle might be running it up.
Well, I want it to be close enough
I-
that I can run up to it, stab at it, and run away.
Should I just drag my token out?
I put you up there. You're up top. You see
I
yourself?
can't see anything.
Oh, that's right. You're blind. Do you have a torch? Or
I have 300 foot of dark vision.
do they have dark vision? Or
I
is
have
that some
300 feet
but-
of dark vision.
from
Might
your
be a
class?
feature.
Yeah, I'm a Twilight cleric. I have
Okay, cool.
300 feet of dark vision.
Alright, cool.
Kind of why I was specifically saying, yeah, if there's anything at night, he'll gladly look around.
Can you see now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, there you go. Alrighty, let's get these guys.
Click on your thing, and
I don't think that's right.
he hasn't rolled his
Hey.
initiative yet.
Oh.
Ta-da.
There it is.
That sucked.
He's still down the bottom, but you know.
Yay.
Did
Absolutely
that add all
horrible.
your bonuses like it's supposed to? Oh, you only have a +1.
It's +1.
Yeah, okay.
Woohoo!
I just want to make sure because sometimes. Yeah. All right, so yeah, Brick, you're like fuck another one of these things.
I moved myself to a semi-advantageous location.
And just pretend that campfire setting isn't there. It's just that I'm too lazy to delete it.
I moved myself to a semi-advantageous position and then hold turn because I know it'll come after us.
Okie doke. Helena.
Let's see. I'm going to target myself, Estelle, and Amon, and cast aid.
And that gives hit points.
Yeah.
Everybody gets 5 extra hit points. Okay, unless you're casting it higher.
No, I can't yet.
Okay.
Cool.
Alrighty, is that it?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's it for now.
Alright, Estelle.
I'm gonna do a little job over and move my whole 45 feet.
Okay, let's see.
45-foot movement. Beautiful.
Fast
Yeah.
as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action fainting attack to give myself advantage. And then I'll make an attack with the rapier.
Okie dokie. That hits. And the superior. Blah blah. You get the superiority dice, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
No, it wasn't supposed to set your hit points to -8. It was supposed to subtract 8. God, work right. Roll 20. Jeez. All right. So Estelle, since you walked up to it, it's going to attack you, obviously.
Mhm.
It looks like it's hanging up right there.
So first attack,
That misses.
second attack.
Ouchie.
That is a hateful thing. Jesus.
Oh yeah, they're very hateful.
And then it's going to do the thing,
Sure.
The
I close
thing.
my eyes.
which
And-
you just kind of shield your eyes real fast. You've know these guys bullshit, and you're taking that off of the second attack.
Yeah, the 29 points of damage.
Yeah, no, these guys are like a pushover, but they hit hard.
Glass cannon. Nice.
So that is everything it's going to do.
I made a Constitution save.
You didn't need to. You're not in. It only does it to one person.
Oh, the blinding light's a one-person thing.
Yeah, it can target one creature that it can see and force it to succeed a DC. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Although it probably should have done that first and then attacked, because then like it's attacking a blinded person. But I don't think blinded really does anything. Anyway. All right, Gizmo, what are you doing other than
I
being a
think
mopey?
blinded gives a disadvantage.
Gizmo hears the commotion and comes bursting out of the tent.
Well, you weren't in a tent; you were walking.
Oh,
Like I said,
sorry, I'm looking
these
at the
tents
tent,
aren't
so-
actually here.
My bad.
It's
So-
just a background.
Yeah, it's DM is too lazy to make another map.
No worries.
Fuck.
Magic missile.
So 5, 10.
Yep.
Right. Anything else he can do? I don't think so, because he's...
Nah.
Okie doke. Now it's your other character's turn.
Actual character turn rather than the NPC I'm playing around with.
Oh, and Cassandra's gone. Goodbye.
Yeesh. I guess I can go there.
He never even got to try out his Steel Defender.
Yeah, poor Quentin.
I at least got to kill him before he left.
Yeah. To the one who's not in the know, everyone has to kill Quentin. It's part of a ritual.
That boy has had more dead characters than I have characters played.
Yeah, he's
enough.
notorious at losing characters.
Because he's reckless. That's part of it.
Yeah, I mean, we can look at the reasons why for this and go, yeah, he puts this on himself all the time, no matter what kind of character he's playing.
Well, someone needs to go see if the hallway's trapped.
Yeah, but I do that by character. If I have a character who's reckless, they'll go do that.
Every
But if
single one of
not-
his characters. does
Some
something.
of my characters are selfish and will sit in their tent and do nothing.
Yeah.
We'll run around. This one is pointing at the thing and acting like one of the people from Invasion of the Body Snatchers. You know, putting a hand out and screaming
God.
really loud.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cast Shatter at it.
Ooh.
I'm assuming you're positioning that so it doesn't hit Estelle,
Yes,
because that
yeah,
doesn't.
basically.
Perfect
I
damage,
checked.
and-
It's 60 feet away, so it can go up to 60 feet. So
Con save.
That is beautiful. Perfect damage.
And that takes full damage.
Damn.
If I click the
Nice.
show spell description, is it actually going to show it, or is it going to freak out? Because sometimes it freaks
No,
out.
it's shown.
Okay, so yeah, I guess you place it like kind of behind it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, that seems to reel it. It doesn't give it any other. It's not made of inorganic material. Okay, cool.
Yep, and that's all she can do.
All right, Almond, you finally get to do something, even though it's way, way far away.
I know. I'm gonna run up here because that's as far as I can go, and I'm going to do a bonus action, Shield of Faith, and that's going to be on our lovely elf there. So you get a +2 to AC. And then for the creature, I'm going to cast a Guiding Bolt. Hopefully that hits. Maybe.
Alright, so 16, that hits. Can you roll the damage? There you go.
17 radiant.
I don't think this guy takes extra damage too. Nope, he does not. Okay. You'd think since he's sort of undead, he would take extra damage to radiant, but he doesn't.
Not all undead do.
Yeah, not all undead too.
Yeah.
Kale sure as hell does it. Alright. Brick. You're just standing there waiting for things to happen, but things didn't happen. So you're still standing there.
I should have moved closer before because I can only move that far.
Can you bonus action dash?
But then I can't attack, right?
You're a
Are you
rogue,
a
right?
rogue? You get to.
Oh yeah, I'm a
You
rogue.
should get bonus action dash.
Okay.
I don't know if that prevents you from doing other things, but you can bonus action dash.
I moved that bonus action. Now I'm going to attack it.
With advantage, because you're flanking.
I would have had advantage anyway because
Yeah,
of well, not necessarily advantage, but
yeah.
uh,
Sneak attack.
I do get sneak attack.
But you have advantage and sneak attack. for this attack, so.
Advantage, and I pop up and dang.
Alright, 16. So the little halfling stabs it in the back of the knees because I figure that's about as high as she can reach. And it's looking a little wobbly, but it's still standing. Helena.
Keep moving up. Actually cast healing word on Estelle.
Still, I'm pretty sure you're gonna kill it before it gets to its turn, unless you fail miserably with advantage.
We'll try extra attack if that fucks up too bad.
Get 9 back.
Thank you.
End of turn.
Yeah, I forgot about my cunning action.
Alright, and so Estelle.
Let's try a rapier attack.
Alright. It's still just barely holding on.
Action surge. Let's try again.
Do it. Execute
Yeah,
order
that makes it like the robes crumple and the flame like shoots into the sky and disappears as you free it from its whatever kind of torment it was in. Hooray!
Frozen
Sweet.
torment.
And by the by, we are not doing XP, we're doing milestones, so just want to let you know.
Alright. Makes it easy.
So we should be really high level because we walked a lot of miles.
Ba-dum-bum! So is there anything left of the body?
So it basically
Afterwards?
crumples into some like tattered robes. It really doesn't have any equipment so much. It kind of looks like it was a person that died and, you know,
I investigate it anyway since I'm right here.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's basically just a set of cold weather gear that looks like it's seen better days.
So there's no body of any kind in it.
No, it's sort of like made out of like light that dissipated, and the ropes crumpled when it died.
All right.
It's basically just a ghost with clothes.
Yeah,
With a
It's a
robe.
ghost with
as
modesty.
opposed to naked ghosts. Yes, it's not a naked ghost.
So
got
I
modesty.
investigate the hell out of it and find nothing.
Pretty much.
There you go. Let's go. No treasure.
Alrighty, so back to the world map. Where'd it go? There we go.
As Alman is walking away, he's going to reach down and carve a 6-pointed snowflake into the ground before walking away.
Ah, what the fuck is that? Jesus. This giant thing. This giant thing, God, it looks like a giant mosquito, but I know it's not a giant mosquito. I forget what they call them. Crane fly?
Oh, the mosquito hawks.
Yeah, it's big and it's dancing on my monitor, and I want it to go away.
Just blow on it. It's fine. It eats
I was
mosquitoes.
gonna say,
They're
are you
friendly.
getting attacked by a sturge?
Yeah, the scourge is attacking
It's a
my
sturge!
monitor.
It's a sturge!
Yeah.
I think I saw it in here last night too, but I figured my dog would have gotten it.
They eat mosquitoes, so whenever I see them, I'm just going to leave them alone.
Okay. So, with that, you continue on your journey, and you actually manage to roll into town. So you have returned to Bremen.
Yay.
Just a little bit after what would normally be nightfall. As a bit of background, I don't know how much you know about the current state of Icewind Dale. It's always dark because of what the Frostmaiden is doing. You said you sort of started this campaign?
Yeah, we kind of moved around a few towns and died in each one, and it wasn't a very good time.
So you've been there, done that.
A lot of getting shivved. Apparently, each town has its own little, like, mission to help you level up, and we tried, like, 3 of them and died on each, and yeah. It's fine.
It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
It's not like we got shivved underwater, and the plan was logical on how to defeat the guy. And then he was able to, like, teleport, and it didn't go well.
Oh, were you trying to kill Sefik?
Whatever the dude that can make the ice knives.
Yeah, Sefik, yeah. They just basically murdered him. Like,
We tried to, like, lead him away, and then, like, tie a rope around him and drag him under the ice, and, like, decapitate him under the ice, and then swim him to, like, another ice hole a little farther away where we'd all, like, escape different ways, and it was good in theory, and we, like, planned it out really well, and then we tried it, and just shit hit the fan.
yeah, these guys just attacked him after he drank all night and went to go crawled into a shed to sleep.
Oh yeah, that's right, that dude.
In ours, the DM had him, like, surrounded by bodyguards as part of, like, a mercenary group, and it was like, oh fuck. We were level 2. It did not go well.
Yeah, they might have been a little higher than that when they attacked him. I don't remember. You guys were close to...
And we caught him off guard, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, it says that he likes to go sleep out in, like, empty sheds after he's done drinking, so you guys caught him when he was vulnerable, I guess.
Well done, well done.
Because we'd slept in that shed before, at least one just like it.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys roll into town. Your usual disgusting shed is here to sleep in. I'm assuming you spend a little bit of time carousing at the bar. We're not gonna, like, go too crazy with that, because, you know, the dwarf lady has moved on at this point now that you killed the guy and brought her the charred remains.
I find my contacts and spread some rumors about the treasure that we found, but declaring it to be perfectly safe to go and acquire.
Totally, 100%.
Gizmo just wanders off.
Yeah, Gizmo's probably just like, smell you later, and then wanders off into the But while you guys are hanging around in the tavern, at least one of you over here well, Estelle probably, because your ears would perk up at this. People talking about the Reged nomads and how they know every inch of the land and all the secrets. But finding them is hard. That's your little bonus plot point, which is kind of useless because, like, I mean, you might have an easy time finding them. You know that they tend to hang out where they follow the reindeer herds, but you need to figure out where the reindeer herds in this area are.
Well, we already have a lead on
Yeah,
a
you have
meteorite.
Yeah, you have the meteorite to the south. So
That sounds like some really good.
if that is where you guys are going to head, we can not hang around here too long.
Yeah, we'll make Almond aware that we overheard some rumors, or somebody told us that a comet fell from the sky or something way off to the south. Something about hearing things from it, but it's spooky, so nobody wants to investigate.
He's gonna perk up and start kind of rambling on about how it might have the secrets to the meaning of life and go into that whole bit again.
I just smell treasure.
He also
Treasure.
visibly looks almost uncomfortable in a city setting. He definitely seems more at ease when you're out in the open.
Luckily, this is one of the smaller towns. You'd probably feel like suffocated in something like Brinchander.
Yeah. The big circle wall thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
that would suck for him.
Okay, so if you guys aren't going to do anything particularly exciting here, unless Estelle is going to try to buy another ill-fated dog.
You know what? On the way back, we'll consider it. Let's see what's over there first.
Oh my God,
What do you do to the dogs?
It's just very unfortunate sometimes.
She is a bad dog mother.
She's a bad dog mom. Yeah.
They die
So
bravely.
we're looking to be somewhere around
They
here.
die bravely? What?
So you heard that it fell into the mountains to the south of town. You do know that there is a trail that sort of leads that way, but then you're probably gonna have to like follow like a river into the forested area to find
this
it.
area-
It's
this area over here,
somewhere here. Like, is that it's shift click to drag or control click? What is it to
Just
make people
hold,
see?
hold the click.
You can just ping it.
Yeah, I can ping it, but there's also a thing that moves you guys to the
It's
field.
shift ping.
It's
That's
shift
called shift ping.
shift
Yeah.
ping. Okay, there you go. So yeah, it's somewhere down here.
You're just dragging me off into nothingness below the
Oh,
map.
you can't see on this, can you? Let me fix
No,
you.
I can, but when you shift click it, it drags it all the way down, and I'm just looking at the white below the map. Because of
Weird.
how I had the map zoned. It was really weird.
Yeah. So yeah, it's somewhere to the south. You know that there's a trail that goes. It's basically the overland route to the rest of the world.
Yep.
But yeah. So
Cool.
you guys can choose to sit out there. You'll hit Targos and probably Brinchander along the way. But since the road between here and Targos is fairly safe, I believe that's only like not even a full day's travel.
It's 2 miles.
Yeah, it's not that. Although they say it's a shitty road, so it's a little.
Yeah, but we were walking in the snow where there was no road, so I mean,
True.
shitty
Let
road
me
is
look
better
at
than no
this.
road.
This is just a sheet of ice, and then it's like, crap.
There's East Haven. There's Kitty Cat. Yeah, let's see. 2 hours to Targos. So you can get to Targos within 2 hours. I'm not even gonna make you like have to do any kind of Targos to Brinchander. I hate having to do this. It tells you. I just need to make a spreadsheet with this crap on it because it's all over the book. Or I could like pop up the little windows, but that's even worse. Because why would I do something smart like that? So from Targos to Brinchander, or Targos to really There's no easy way to reach Bremen by land. To Brinchander, so another 2 hours to get to Brinchander. So you're 4 hours into your day. Unless there's anything you desire in Brinchander, you may continue southward. This is the place to buy dogs.
You notice me concentrating on the maps and looking for signs of treasure and whispering to myself and arguing with myself a little bit.
I mean, I could give you little if you spend enough time in each of the towns, I could give you little plot hooks. But that's up to you. If you guys are just blowing through, you probably wouldn't. Well, depends. Are you guys spending any time in either Targus or Brinchander?
I don't know. My character is currently lost and confused. She has no idea where she's going now.
You're basically just getting drug along by the people who've been
Yeah,
here
because
before.
she doesn't have any better reason. I mean, she doesn't feel safe about just wandering off by herself, so she's gonna follow these people.
Almond's just kind of looking at the halfling, just kind of confused why it's whispering to itself.
And answering itself.
Yeah.
And you keep seeing the eyes going like looking crazy and talking about treasure, and then the other eyes kind of looking more sane. And
Do your
being a
eyes
little
ever
more
do the
reasonable.
chameleon thing where they point in 2 different directions at once?
I can
No,
do
not
that.
really.
I can physically do that. It's amazing.
But yeah, no hanging out in either of these towns. You guys are just gonna go for it.
Going for
Probably
treasure.
just gonna go for it, yeah.
We've already we've got a lead on treasure. We're going for treasure.
So you guys have traveled 4 hours. You got another like 6 to 8 hours on the road. It looks like road travel is actually faster because this was 2 hours and it's 2 miles. So let's just say if you guys are gonna stick to the road,
To get south, yeah, we'd stick
you'll
to the road.
you'll get 5, 6 to there. So you'll get there-ish.
I'm constantly keeping my eyes out for any signs of anything that might lead to treasure.
Yeah, let's see. Do you get any encounters? Let's see.
Almond's gonna, once it's kind of towards nighttime as they're walking, he's gonna casually tap the halfling on the shoulder, and suddenly you can see 300 feet in the dark.
Well, it's always nighttime. It's always
Well,
nighttime here. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now you can see 300 feet in the dark.
So,
How long does that
who
last?
wants to roll the d20?
I'll fuck us over this time. Oh, no, never mind. Almond got it.
I love
Alright,
fucking people
let's,
over.
let's see. How fuck did you get? Oh boy, this is a new one.
Ooh,
Treasure?
I don't like the sound of that.
We fall into a big pile of treasure.
There was a big pile of treasure. You just didn't go for it because of the giant lizard.
No. We went for it. I dug like as hard as I could, and I couldn't even get through the first layer of ice that was covering
Yeah,
it.
it would have
Yeah,
taken him a
sure.
couple hours to like. Let's see. Okay, so you guys get. Okay, well we're gonna have to set this up.
Oh boy.
My
So-
saner personality overrode my insane personality.
So.
And, okay.
Yeah, go ahead. You can finish. I'm sorry.
And actually allowed me to leave the treasure. Otherwise, I would have been there crazily trying to dig into the treasure until I rolled a decent enough roll.
So let's see. We'll use this map because we haven't used this map yet. Oh look, there's dead people on this map.
I was gonna say we used this map
Again.
apparently.
Yeah, have I ever put you on this map? I don't think I have. This is and dog 2.0. Sorry, dog.
I
Yeah.
can't see anything now.
You have 300. How long does that last? The
What?
300. Have the 300 feet night vision.
For him, an hour.
Okay, so we'll say that you did it within the hour so that he can actually see what the hell is going on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? Feather, right? Feather, get on there. All right, can everybody see like they're supposed to?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, you know what? Because I gotta save your token. Hold on. Every time I change a token setting, I have to delete it off the character sheet
There
and
we go.
resave it. So let me do that. Yes, delete.
How many people are in the party?
5?
Five?
Now? Yes.
I would have casually touched all of them. As creepy as that sounds coming out of my mouth.
This is true. And the little the bird woman would have, her feathers would have been completely puffed up at being touched.
He would have given like a little head nod of like, it's alright, and then kind of motioned around like, look for yourself.
She already had pretty good night vision, I believe, to begin with, right?
She does. Mm-hmm.
Although your night vision your settings didn't save either, so I'm gonna have to fix that later. So everybody can see.
I'll cast 8 on Estelle, myself, and Amin over here.
So you guys are basically a blizzard kicked up about an hour or two after you left town. You guys are sort of managing to stay on course. Actually, let me see. I think there's rolls to see if you stay on course or if you wander in circles. Blizzards. At any end of each hour of travel, the DM makes a DC 15 with behalf of the navigator. Who's navigating? Who wants to be the sucker that's navigating?
I can if it's like survival.
Who's got the best survival score?
I got a +5.
Me.
Okay. So give me a survival roll. Okay, so you're good. So you guys are basically picking your way along the edge of like a small cliff. It's not very tall, maybe 20, 30 feet. Trying to keep moving through the blizzard, although it's making things difficult to see. Let me put these guys on the map, because why would I have them on the map? One of those. 6 of these.
One of these, 6 of these,
3.
20 of these. Oh boy.
All right, go get dried off.
And one of those.
I'm actually very happy that my
Oh.
So since you
Oh,
guys
jeez.
happen to be on high ground, you get an eye on these guys before they see you. So you have a chance to make yourself scarce if you care
hide.
to, or just hunker down until they leave.
Can I tell what they are?
Being a local, you would know that these are orcs. You know that there's a bunch of different clans in the area, the biggest being Many Arrows. There's a good chance it's Many Arrows. You know that just be you and probably Estelle, since she's been up here a while. Everyone else, I believe, is fairly new to the area. You would know that they basically come down from the mountains to raid, and they pretty much just attack, steal. They're looking for food. They're kind of desperate because of what's going on. In better times, they're not as bad, but lately they've been worse.
Fair enough.
You know that they could possibly be reasoned with, but it's rare that you can get away with it. Basically,
we might want to get out of here.
you basically stumbled across a war party.
Oh, fun.
I'm gonna see what they're. I don't want to do that. I don't want to edit the sheet. I just want to look at what it is.
Almond's gonna quietly say to the rest, we might want to get out of here. I don't think they know the meaning of life.
Yeah, quietly if we can.
This is the first time I've seen orcs.
All
They're
right,
quite
so I guess if you
scary-
guys are going to
interesting.
try to be sneaky sneaks, everybody can give me. I see a couple of you who've given me stealths.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good roll. Whew.
Yeah, let's see if I can be sneaky. I don't think I can, unfortunately.
Well, you get disadvantage because you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still did okay though. So let me see. I think you're actually good. I think the highest is 11.
Ooh.
And I don't know if he's. We're just gonna say he's not paying that much attention. And I would say you get some advantage of being up higher.
Probably seeing them first.
Like you're yeah, you guys saw them first. You're up higher. You know, unless Estelle like fell. I think you're
I
good.
passed my wisdom check. I do not try to go and pick their pockets.
So yeah, unless you guys want to attack these guys, I think you're good to just scooch on past them if you care to. He's
Probably for
got a
the best.
10. Yeah. Yeah.
They look they look poor. I don't think they have anything worth fighting
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, and you don't know if you want to reach. They look kind of dirty. You don't know if you want to put your hands in their pockets. You don't know what you're gonna find.
Oh, if my wisdom was below the 10, my crazy side was like, oh, I wonder if they have money. Treasure.
Okey-doke. So skirt past these guys. I have your little tootly marker here. That's as far as you get. They popped up around noon. You scooch around them. You keep going. Shut up, Bixby. I'm not talking to you. I'm never talking to you. You are useless. Yeah, you guys get around them. It's like the digital assistant that Samsung made, and it's crap. And it always hears its name. It's like, when was the last time that I've ever said your name? For reals.
Jeez.
But yeah, you get around them. You get well behind them. They were probably heading for one of the towns. Yeah, there's a shitty little town over here that they're probably gonna go raid.
Damn.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys set up camp. The blizzard's still going, but nothing else bothers you for today.
Cool.
Sorry, I inhaled some of my own saliva.
Stop trying to breathe liquid. It's not good.
I do it far too often anymore. Okay. So, let's see. It's about 5 miles to the river. You probably want to get... I'm assuming there's a bridge here. Or it's iced over. I mean, we're not gonna try to figure that out. Let's see.
I assume we're like sleeping at different points.
Yeah, like you guys are basically traveling and camping, and nothing has tried to murder you while you're sleeping, which usually
Fantastic.
happens. So I'm not even bothering to drop you onto a sleeping map unless like you guys want to do like campfire
I don't know.
roleplay.
I'm still looking at a camp map.
Let's see.
Kind of sniper scoped aimed at the orcs.
So let's see. So the next day, you guys get to the river, you cross it, and at this point, you know that you should probably follow this river towards your next target, so to speak. Just sort of like dark coniferous forest, thick trees, snowy, but stuff is starting to look a little sickly because it's been without sun for so long.
Dark carnivorous forest.
Coniferous.
I like carnivorous better.
Yeah, I mean, sure. If you really want me to roll for man-eating trees, there are awakened plants in this module. Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah, awakened tree, coniferous. How many do you want?
Oh.
Anyway, so you guys get a bit of the ways into the woods. If you guys want to roll survival to see how good of a campsite you find. Estelle, you find a rock and you think it's the best thing in the world.
Hey guys, over here.
but Amen is like, no, that's not good. And he finds a fairly nice campsite.
Hey, I nat 20'd.
Did you? Oh yes, you did. So yeah,
With my
Estelle,
whole +1.
yeah, you and you and Amen basically like find a much better rock than the rock that Estelle was going to use as a pillow.
Brush off some of the snow, find a moss patch that somehow survived.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, so you're going to get this one. This is the map you're getting. The map where everyone died.
Oh, I didn't die.
We're being
Well, you did
stalked.
die. You did die, but you didn't die because the other guy died to save you.
I
That's
died.
true.
But I lived!
Orion died to save you.
Huskat died to save you all.
Yeah.
So, who wants to see what fucks you over tonight?
I want to see in general, but you know.
Estelle, I keep forgetting your damn token isn't right. Hold on, let me try this. Let me do this here. Let me try this. If I drag you back out, did that fix you?
There we go.
Okay.
You can see.
It's because I didn't drag you out again. And a feather, I gotta fix you. Let me fix you. And no, your vision's right on this one. Why is this? I hate your roll 20. Sometimes you just want to spite me. Alright, here, let's delete this token. And use it again. There we go. Okay, maybe now you'll be fixed. Okay, so
What's with
Estelle,
these-
do you want to do this one?
yeah, big money this time.
As the giant mosquito eater rises to the back of my monitor again.
It's like, hey, look, there's bodies buried under these cliffs.
It's stalking you.
You just see a hoof sticking out from a pile of rocks somewhere. Alright, let's...
Dang it, I already robbed that body.
How about a D4 as well, Estelle? Okay.
Damn, my bad.
Tree.
Okay, well, you know, you're okay.
We found a Tootsie
Maybe.
Pop.
You guys setting up watches? Not that I think these guys are super stealthy.
Estelle will offer to take first and second.
I'll take third and fourth.
Feather Cage will be on first watch with Estelle.
It's like
I can help with third and fourth.
not
I'll
How many
really
are there?
like
sure.
usual.
How many watches are there?
I mean, you guys sleep for 8 hours. Estelle is an elf, so
Yeah.
As Helena's an elf.
so like the two elves could conceivably do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Almond is just gonna offer to help out for part of it, just to keep them company for a few hours.
Okay.
Just to be friendly. He'll just idly chat about the meaning of life and contemplate various philosophies. Which make really no sense, because he's not very smart, but
So he's just babbling by the campfire.
kind of, yeah.
So yeah.
What does babbling sound like?
Yeah, the meaning of life and the way of the universe, and you see the stars, they align, and the flow of the energy through the meaning and the waves of the ocean, and the way the mountains rise and crumble, and the way the land moves, and the people they herd, they're like animals, they herd with the life, and they see, and they can't grasp, but they see, and they want, but they can't find it. And it's
I
the
whispered to
ultimate
myself, and I
question.
thought I was crazy.
So at some point,
I answer
like
myself, yeah, you are.
Estella is sitting there by the fire. Her eyes are glazed over as Almond is babbling. His babbling has drawn in some visitors. Give me just. I know your passive perception is pretty high, but your babbling, Estelle, you're just.
He's also
You just
like
want to.
every once in a while he'll just like
You're just
stop
hoping
and
for something
glance
to
around.
attack.
Well, he stops every once in a while and he just kind of glances around, just looking at various bits of rock and stone.
I'm just imagining
parts of the sky.
Estelle is hoping something attacks so that you'll stop talking.
Just so he stops.
So yeah, you hear them before you see them. You hear like a chuckling sound, and just like a pack of gnolls roll in.
Oh no, how unfortunate. It looks like we're being attacked.
Oh, how terrible.
Knolls in the frozen wasteland? Wow.
He suddenly stops and just his head just whips over to them. Do you know the meaning of life?
And they laugh at him.
They just chuckle, and one of them says, "I'm going to wear your ribcage as a hat." I think they can speak common.
Well, so.
I'm gonna wear your ribcage like a hat.
If the alarm is set off that you know to wake up, I go stealth.
Yeah, it would be notified to people.
Yeah, no, there's definitely. I need to get this guy out again.
Oh, finally, not a shit one. Oh, that's gonna be my one nat 20 for the night, boys. Woohoo!
This is my second nat 20 stealth. Yeah.
Wow, my initiative sucks.
A lot of
the
gnolls.
first thing I did on the alarm was go stealth and sneak out the back of my tent.
Okay, is everybody on here that needs to be on here? I think I see everybody on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Oh. Huh, I didn't know clerics had that. Or I guess this cleric
Oh,
does.
nope, I did it wrong. Why do I always click the wrong damn thing? All right,
I don't
Almond,
know.
you're talking about the meaning of life, and you hear somebody laughing about it.
You laugh. You laugh about the meaning of life. You can't do that. He's going to. I've never used the spell before. What the fuck? Wait, what? Oh, it's a 5-foot? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, he's going to bonus action spiritual weapon, which he's going to summon it. Yeah, the range on that should be 60 feet. Just double checking that. Okay, everything's within range. He's going to spawn it like right here in the middle of them,
Okay, let me see if I have it.
and then do an attack on probably the guy in back, or no, the guy in front, just because he's laughing at him.
Let me see if I have a swordy token I can give you. Thrilling heroics. Sorceress sprites. It's a goblin fighter. What's he gonna be used? Huzzah! That's your spiritual weapon. I know it's not fancy, but it's gonna be it.
Love it.
Let's see. Just gonna make it controlled by you. Alright, so you should just be able to move it around, I hope, maybe, yes. So put it where you summoned it.
Gonna put it there, and it's gonna stab that boy.
In the butt.
And
Oh, that's gonna be
hopefully,
a backstab.
yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately it
you
doesn't
don't
get to
get that
count. Yeah, unfortunately D&D doesn't work that way. D&D is stupid. So let's see. I did have your character sheet
CS:GO
out,
rules, and
Mr.
he just
Null.
gets blown apart.
That definitely hits. He makes a little yelping sound because he just got jabbed in the butt.
For a decent amount of damage.
Yeah. Alright. Is that all you can do, Almond?
Nope. He's going to go up 30 feet, and he's going to hit him with a warhammer, which
Sure.
fails.
Yeah. So your sword does the job, but you don't. Although, I guess you technically get advantage because you're flanking.
Do I with my spiritual weapon?
It's an allied thing and it's behind it, so yeah, I would say yeah.
Okay, sure.
Are you doing one-handed or two-handed?
One-handed. He's got a shield.
Okay.
So that's another 10 damage.
Okay. I was like, I took off the 5, assuming that was the lower, but yeah, okay. There we go. He's not laughing so much anymore. Brick and Brack.
Okay, so my initial stealth, I should be pretty hidden.
Yeah, you managed to hide before they got in there.
I'm already pre-measured, and I can get to here. I'm assuming they're all kind of watching the guy that's already there, and I'm sneaking through the snow and stuff.
Yeah, they got their eyes on the dude that just bludgeoned their leader in the face,
So
basically.
I'm going after this guy. Does this count as an enemy, as a character of sorts?
Yeah, technically, if it counts
I
for
guess so.
yeah, if it counts as a flanking, it'll count as it's an allied thing.
If it's an allied thing, then I get my sneak attack on this guy. I come out of the shadows, and I'm not flanking, so I don't get
No, you don't get
advantage,
flanking,
but
but
I do get.
Yep. So 15 points of damage.
And I use my bonus action to run back up here.
Did you already use your bonus action to dash, though?
No, it was my regular movement to
Okay.
get there.
Okay.
Come out of stealth and stab him, and then run away.
Okay.
And they don't, and because I have
Yep,
mobility,
yep.
they can't get me.
Yep. All right. Estelle.
Cool. I'll move 20 feet. To get up to that guy, I will bonus action, fainting attack, and make an attack with the rapier at advantage. Oof.
It's advantage?
Yeah.
I think you still hit. No, you do not. I'm sorry. It's 15.
Okay.
What is superiority dice?
Battlemaster thing.
Yeah. I'm mobile.
Oh, if it hits.
So I'm gonna back up 5 feet.
And is that you?
That's it.
Okay, let's see. That's the first knoll that's in the back. He's got 30 feet of movement. He's gonna be dumb and flank with his buddy.
Okay.
And he's gonna take a. Let's see. What does he want to do? Does he want to bite him? Or does he want to stab him with a spear? I think he's just gonna bite him. So he's gonna bite the new guy with advantage. Probably not hit because he's got a crazy high. He meets.
That actually hits.
So he bites you for 3.
Matches.
He tickles you for 3.
Almond just kind of looks back over his shoulder, just kind of annoyed with him.
And that's all that he could do because they only get 1 attack. This guy. Gonna flank with his buddy on Estelle because she stabbed. Well, no, she didn't stab him, but the thing that did stab him got away. So he's going to kind of do a two-handed like jab with a spear. But 19.
That hits.
Okay, so you get 6.
The only thing it knows is that I should be hiding behind this tent because I ran back.
Yeah,
behind that
something
tent.
hurted him, but he's like it's too far away and she's closer.
Hmm.
All right, and that's that one. He's just gonna move up here. Come on, Q. Let's see. He can't really do anything fun, so he's just gonna bite the guy with all the armor.
Because that goes so well for them.
Oh, no, he got
Yeah,
a
it did.
24.
Ooh.
He
Nice.
shouldn't have had advantage, but he gets the first roll for if
That was a crit.
Yeah, he
Not
munched.
bad, not bad.
He munched him for 7. Okay.
Oh,
Now Helena.
tickles.
Alright, moving up. I'll attack with my bonus action with my offhand.
Okay, so short sword 25. Well, the 25 hits, but the 7 doesn't.
That's end of turn.
So that's 13. You were attacking that one, right? He's dead. He did it. He just makes one last little sickly chuckle and collapses into the snow. All right, now more moles. Let's see. That's the one that you beat up a little. He's gonna bite you because you were smacking him. Let's see. Does he want to bite? Sure, he'll bite you. These guys are dumb. He bites with advantage though, so he did not get a 5. Sorry, I forgot to click the advantage toggle. 22 for 4.
Against who was that?
That's against you.
Oh,
It was
fantastic.
this guy.
Oh, the leader that I.
Yeah, the leader that you beat up.
Aw.
And he tries to like T-pose and he bites you.
He tries to T-pose.
He's trying to save face, with his pack. Alright, so, I guess he's just gonna move up and get in on the party here. He doesn't get any kind of flanking, but he's gonna spear you. Sure, one-handed. So normal damage. Normal, yep, spear. So 6 piercing.
They're just stabbing me.
You're getting pecked to death by Knoll ducks.
Old ducks.
Yeah. Does this floaty
Ducks-
weapon have hit points, or is it like incorporeal? How does it work?
Tutorial.
I think it's just incorporeal.
What is it? Spiritual
doesn't-
weapon? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have. I'm gonna look at it because I've never played a.
It's a spectral weapon, so yeah,
Yeah, no
nothing
hit
to
points
it.
or anything, so it can't do anything
Nope.
about it.
Nope, it's
Let's-
just there.
Let's see if this guy is smart enough to figure that out. Because there's just a sword in it. No, he's just gonna kind of wail at it, and he can't really do anything. So he's attacking the thing that he can't attack.
Alrighty then.
One of them had to try it.
Of course.
Feather.
Makes sense.
We're gonna say he's like the younger brother that they had to take along, even though they didn't want to.
Well,
This is-
poor
this
your
is-
brother is going to be potentially hurt because I am going to cast Shatter so that it hits all of these gnolls over here. And
And then that's con saves, right?
yeah, I think that avoids hitting him because
It's
I have no way.
how big is it? 10-foot circle?
Yeah.
Because we can. So 10-foot circle is. It's alt to make a circle. Alt to make a circle, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So like that ish.
Yeah, it looks about right.
So you're gonna put it like there.
Yeah. That's why I was like, it's you know,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna establish that anyway. So like, it's not like that could hurt the spiritual weapon.
yeah. But yeah, you can do that. So DC 14.
So once
con
again,
save.
once again, that shrieking scream issues forth from Feather Cage's mouth,
Alright,
aiming to
so
shatter eardrums around there.
pass.
And it's
Fail.
definitely more. It's definitely more like the things from Body Snatchers than Black Canary.
All right, so this guy doesn't. So what is it? Half damage if they pass.
Half damage if
Yeah.
they pass. Yeah.
All right, so that dude is dead because he was gonna die anyway, even if he
Shattered eardrums and just drops to the ground.
pretty much. This guy takes 7, I guess, because that's half. Is it half rounded up or down?
Rounded down, I believe.
So 7, and the derpy younger brother takes 7. Okay, is that all you're doing, Feather?
Yep.
And Tsunami, you have to leave soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get through this first.
Yeah, I'll let you take your turn, and then if you need to go, you can go. Almond.
Alright, I can make this quick. Sword is going to stab the guy who tried to stab it.
Okay.
So that's literally just another click of that.
Okay, and that definitely hits.
Alright, so it's going to do a nice little 10 force damage to him. And then he's going to turn and try to hit this guy here with just another Warhammer strike
Okay, that hits. For
for 8 damage.
Okay.
Alright.
And I'm assuming that's everything?
Yep.
Alright,
Right,
Brickenbrack.
who's taking damage?
So far, this guy, and this guy have all been stabbied at some point
All
or
right,
another.
so because I'm paying attention to the battle, so I wanted to make sure I knew which ones. So I'm gonna rush out here, and I'm gonna stop here.
And you
and
get
stab
advantage
at
because you're flanking.
This guy, yeah, I want the advantage on the attack this time. And also, of course, I obviously get my sneak attack anyway. So stab.
17 for 15. He is that actually just takes no, that's not 15. I'm sorry. It's 13, right? Yes. Does not quite kill him, but he's looking pretty sad.
And then I run back behind him, but run away again.
All right.
Using
All right,
my
and are
bonus
you
action to
stepping
dash
away at this point, or are you going to stay through the combat?
I'll need to step away, but I'm going to continue this tactic anyway.
Yeah, they'll probably maybe be dead by the time we loop around to you again, so.
Well, if it gets to me, you know what my
Yeah,
tactic.
run up, stab him, and run away. Yeah.
I'm all like in crazy, and then at the end of it, I'll
Go through their
search
pockets.
them all for
Yep.
treasure.
Alrighty. Estelle.
Right, this guy looks pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Alright, bonus action fainting attack. Let's get advantage.
Okay. 6, 5, 11 damage. He's definitely down.
Okay. Then I'll move 5, 10 to flank, and I'll action surge and try and hit this one.
Okie doke. For 9.
And that's my turn.
Okie doke. Let's see. He is still alive. What does he want to do? He's like stuck between a rock and a hard place here. I think he's gonna bite at or stab at Estelle. Because she's the last one that hit him. Which I think misses.
Yep.
Okay. This guy's dead. This guy's also dead. Helena.
Alright.
I guess I can delete the... Well, I don't want to delete the dead ones.
Move over there and use a slashing flourish on that one.
What, messenger? What?
Probably miss.
Yeah, that misses. Unfortunately.
Just my bonus for offhand.
That hits for 5. Come on.
It's end of turn.
Okie doke. I guess it's a dead Null's turn, so we'll just delete him. That guy is alive. He's probably gonna keep hitting it at the guy that killed his leader, I guess. He's trying to impress them, be like, hey, he killed the leader, but I'm gonna kill him. He's gonna take a 2-handed spear stab. For 5. What are your hit points at right now? Because it's not it doesn't track on the token from here.
Yeah, I can update it there. There you go.
Okay, cool. Alright. It's his turn. I think this next guy is the dumb guy. I think Bobby is gonna get scared and run away. Like I said, he's not the brightest. So the sword is gonna get a opportunity
Attack of opportunity.
because Bobby's running away.
He stabbed at the sword.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything, and the sword stabbed back.
So go ahead and roll an opportunity attack on him. It
10.
misses. Yeah, he runs away into the darkness, like yelping, because he's a coward. So Feather.
So there's just 2 left that are.
Yeah,
that
they
are
look pretty.
attacking?
They look pretty beat up, and Bobby ran away. Bobby's like, "Fuck this! I'm running home to tell mommy."
All right, magic missile time. First missile is going to the first one.
Okay.
Is it still up?
Yes.
Second missile at the same one. Still up?
Nope, that's down.
Third missile going to the last one.
Okay. -5. Okay. Stop lagging. All right. So it's just this one poor guy that's left.
Just the one guy.
He's looking a little sheepish, even though he just stabbed you successfully. He's like, "Oh shit." He kind of looks around.
The sword just kind of moves behind him.
Casually drifts in behind him.
Does the sword then get advantage for flanking?
Yes, I'm going to say yes, because if it can give you advantage, you can give it advantage.
9 damage.
Yeah, that basically like takes it down. He looks over his shoulder just in time to have his head slashed. And that's
Alban's
it.
gonna do kind of like a flick of his hand. The sword's gonna cut a quick 6-pointed snowflake into the ground and then disappear.
So in terms of treasure, these guys really don't have much. They're basically scavenging. They do have sets of crude hide armor and shields on them. Yeah, they don't really have much. They're really skinny. Like everything here, they look like they're just. Even though they're gnolls, and gnolls do this anyway, they're, basically trying to survive. Because it's been
Well,
like setting wise, it's been night here for almost a year. Bixby, shut up.
just unplug it.
I'm gonna put it on the it's my watch.
Oh, ew.
Alright. So that's that. Do you guys want to take a break, wait for Tsunami to come back, or do you want to call it here? How do you feel? Because
We can take a
I
quick
think
break.
you're probably gonna get to the destination in the next round of travel. Probably. Actually, let me go back, stick y'all back over there.
My cat is currently trying to lay on top of my head on top of my chair, and he keeps sliding off.
Yeah,
And then
I'm gonna say that you're gonna make it to your destination in the next round of travel. So I don't want to have another round of combat come up. So if you guys want to take a break until he gets back,
Sure.
I'm just
Break
gonna
sounds good.
mute myself and listen for his return.
All right.
And I guess I will put the thingy up on here.
Alex, what are you doing? You okay up there, little guy? Guy, little guy. Oh, you okay? You trapped?
Ah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hat is trying to be a hat.
Trying to be a hat.
Well, he was. He finally got down when he realized that I can't keep him up there with one hand because I need my hands. He's been trying to lay on the back of my chair, but the back of my chair is thin, so he's trying to lay on my head.
Ah.
Hello.
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 Yep.
I'm here.
Not it.
Well,
I was watching Squid Game. It's weird and interesting and just kind of fucked up, but I love it.
Watching what?
The new Netflix show Squid Game.
Hmm.
It's in Korean, so like if you listen to it in English, like the mouthing doesn't line up properly, but it's still pretty interesting. It's pretty good.
That's one of those ones that people seem to either love or hate.
Yeah, I don't know, I like it. I'm interested. There's 9 episodes in the first season, but they only have 1 season out so far. You'll never look at red light, green light the same again.
So I've heard. So how do we do? We kick their butts.
oh yeah.
They didn't have any money. Well, that's no
Nothing to
fun.
write home about, sadly.
Hmm.
Yeah, everyone's starving on this map.
I suppose if they don't have any treasure.
I mean, you can steal a couple of their kidneys if you want.
Get myself here. Okie dokie. So, after fighting the gnolls, you guys sleep through the night, pack up camp, and head back out into the wilds. At some point, even though it's fairly dim, you can see like smoke burning on the horizon. So you start heading towards that.
Sounds right.
About what time did I roll that one? About let's see, you got a morning encounter in it. So shortly after you guys wake up and start heading along the river in the woods, you come across a group of humans. They basically look like they're just trappers. They have like animals slung over their shoulders. There's about 6 of them, and they're sort of just moving along the river. They look like they're heading back towards the road. They sort of stop and like hail you, but like they don't seem super interested. They're just making sure you're friendly before moving on. You guys can torment them or allow them to continue along on their way. But they don't seem, you know,
Oh, I gotta turn that.
they seem maybe a little curious about where you're heading. One of them might mention that they're moving away from the area because there's weird like things in their heads. Like they hear voices in their heads. So they're sort of getting out of there because it's creepy. They do hint that they may have come down here at one point. They were fairly close to where the thing fell out of the sky. And they can sort of point in just a general direction, like, yeah, just keep going along the river until you sort of hit the mountains and then turn inland. But they kind of seem to just want to get the hell out of there.
Have you seen any treasure?
They shake their heads.
Treasure.
They're like, they basically say, it's not anything like. We thought about going to check out what fell from the sky, but we just started getting weird headaches, and one of our group, there's one guy that looks a little like sickly. He says he's been hearing voices, so we decided, and it got worse the closer we got. So we decided to just get out of here. Yeah, we picked up what we caught, and we're going back to town.
It's probably the smart thing to do, right?
Sounds like a good way of hiding treasure.
Almond's gonna nod and thank them for their heading.
I rub my hands together in front of me and thinking about all the treasure.
And
It's
and,
all right.
and the guy that heard the voices is like, I couldn't understand it, but it sounded like somebody talking and like bees buzzing in my head, like I was inside the meadery at Goodmead. And they sort of just, like I said, they move along after pointing you further to the south. I guess that's eastish. And I'm assuming you guys are going to continue along the way.
Obviously.
Yes, it's treasure.
We already have one party member who hears voices, it's fine.
Who hears voices?
So you guys keep picking along the river. At some point, you follow their directions and sort of head up a valley. And you see in the snow, there's sort of like a furrow in the snow that looks like something really, really big, like slid through the snow further up into the valley, and you can sort of see like smoke at the end. Let's see.
Well, that way we go.
I'm trying to see if there's anything. Anything about this. None of you speak deep speech, correct?
Nope.
Sadly, no.
I think the only one who might would be the
nope.
bird, but I doubt it.
I only know common, halfling, and thieves can't.
What languages were those old songs you found on the mythical iPod?
I'm assuming common. No, that's it's not her bird. That's the other bird. But let's see. Trying to decide if I want to make you guys roll any kind of saves. You guys, as you guys move in, you kind of get like this weird pressure in your heads, but it doesn't seem to affect you. It just feels weird. As you trudge further into the valley, there's this weird glow and like some big thing. I don't know how many of you have seafaring, but I'm sure most of you in your life have seen a squid or some kind of octopus. It's this big thing with like tentacles that are laying. It's laying in the snow, with these tentacles that are like as big as tree trunks.
Huh.
And I'm trying to see. Let me take a look at this map that it wants me to put you on, because It looks kind of small.
Almond's just gonna kind of
Hey, we
clutch
found
his holy
Malamar.
symbol.
Mm. Okay. So yeah, I do need to put you on this map. Look at that.
We found a Malamar. Who's got a Pokeball?
So let me get you guys put on this.
Heather Cage starts rummaging through her pack to see if she has a Pokeball.
Actually, let me just copy you from another map because that'll be easier. And I discovered a new thing that I can do. I can shift click and get you all.
Well,
From the map layer too. Like it wouldn't let me control click, which is what you're supposed to do when you're single clicking things. Oh wow. Wow, Brick, you make a bright light, and why didn't it get the other guy? Hold on.
So
Sorry.
is he keeping the vision thing up on us?
Yeah, how often can you use that?
It's an hour per long rest, so not unless it's like truly necessary.
Oh, okay.
That was just kind of a, hey, I can do this.
Well, I'm the only one I think in the party that can't see.
Yeah, I gave you a torch. You can decide whether you're going
Without
to
a
use it or
torch.
not, but like you're pretty much blind without it. And
I
actually
can
need
also
to fix that torch because holy fuck, I can't see.
I can also give you a stick that I just keep casting the light cantrip on.
Stop moving the whole map. Holy fuck.
At some point, I'll try to like carve a stone into something semi-useful, and then use the light cantrip on it every hour.
There we go. Okay. So let me actually put you on this map so you can see what you're finding. So, and as you guys approach, there's some like gross things scuttling around in the snow that as soon as they get a sight of you sort of launch themselves at you. So yay.
Ooh.
Combat.
Ew.
I'm assuming that means we're in an initiative of sorts.
Yeah, as soon as it unfreezes to let me open the stupid initiative window. There we go.
Can anybody else
Can you
only
not
see like
see?
part of the map?
Yeah, it's cut off because
Okay.
there's other pieces of the ship, other decks of the ship, basically.
Oh,
So
it's
you,
a ship.
yeah, sort
Okay.
of.
Hmm.
Here, I will show you this thing.
That's my worst initiative
This is what
tonight.
you see creeping around in the snow.
Oh,
I like
jeez.
them.
They're annoying.
That's
I
a
wanna-
that's a cool version of a carrion crawler.
I want to pet it.
I want to ride on its back, the one with the shell.
It eats you.
I know. I know.
It
what they do.
automatically eats you. Any monsters that you guys try to hug automatically eat you. That's just the rule.
I want to tickle it with my
Alright,
my
hold
short
on.
sword.
I accidentally rolled on the same token twice, so let me fix this.
I want to tickle it with my inflict wounds.
6.13 for the second one.
I can barely get in range.
Ah, come on. Nope, I did it wrong again. Why can I just never click descending? Okay. So yeah, these things start scuttling towards you as soon as you come into sight.
Alrighty then.
I attempt to be unnoticed by them.
Okie dokie.
As soon as they're inside of me, as soon as I'm inside of them, I see them.
Go flourishing slash and try and hit it.
Okay, that definitely hits it.
Check with my offhand.
All right, feather. I'm assuming you're done, Helena.
Yeah, it's in its turn.
All right. I'm looking over there and seeing this one climbing up towards Lena. And I will cast Magic Missile. 1, 2, and 3. And that's about it for me.
So 8 damage to the one that's in front of Helena.
Correct.
Come on, you can do it. Roll 20. There you go. Alright. Almond.
Alright. I'm gonna make my way over here. And I'm going to summon forth my spiritual weapon.
Which I need to get you a token for and just, well, I don't know if it let you keep that token, did it? Need to like give you a spiritual weapon like character. I don't know how to even do that.
I think you'd probably just set it up just as a character.
Yeah, I'll set it up as an NPC.
Set it as an NPC, give me access to it, and I can just drag it out each time.
Yeah, I'll do that. Let me just find another sword. Come on. Come on. Holy shit, come on. Click. I do not have the patience tonight. There it is.
Roll 20 sometimes has a mind of its own.
Yeah. Let's do character. I'm assuming you're just hitting things. But there you go. You should have a NPC sheet that has the stuff. Just don't use any of the stats on it, because that's not right, obviously. Because
I have a sword. Okay. Sword goes there. Does a 18 hit?
yes it does.
Alright, that's going to be 10 force damage. And then smack it with my warhammer. Which is going to be a 19 hit.
Yep, that hits.
Which is going to be 11 bludgeoning damage. And that will be my turn.
Nice.
Sorry, like, Roll20 is, like, being very slow with input lag tonight. Usually, Firefox is way better than, the other one, but this one is it's being stupid today. Alright, so let's see. Who does it want to go after? It's gonna go after Helena since she's the first one that attacked it. So it's gonna take a bite at her.
Ow.
And then it's
Ooh.
gonna tentacles her. Which I'm assuming misses.
$15 misses, yeah.
Okay, and that's its turn. Estelle.
She'll move 40 feet.
They really don't look like they have tentacles, do they? They just look like they're centipedes to me, but...
She'll move 45 feet, actually.
Well, they
Yeah, I
usually
guess
have
they have tentacles on their face.
Eesh.
They're gross. I don't like them.
Would I be considered flanking?
Yeah, because it's big.
Okay.
You're
I'll make
across from
a
Almond. It's good enough.
cool.
Alright, and that, you basically run it through.
I'm just
It
hearing
makes
all
his,
these
it makes his
noises.
gross squishy sounds.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything from here, so I'm hearing all these noises in the darkness.
Yeah, you heard your friend say, "Oh shit, there's something out there." You can't see that far. None of you guys are giving off light, so you're basically gonna have to just blindly run into the.
Well, no, I
Well,
can
I
see
mean, there's
this
a bit
person.
of light from the ship, but like enough for you to move towards the ship and not to really light up the area.
I can see this person, so I can walk up to them, and then I see the dead one.
Yeah.
And let's see, that was what? I was here. So I can move another 10 feet. I'm gonna come over here so I'm not like in front of anything, and that's all I can see right there.
Okie doke.
It's already dead, and so as far as I can see, there's nothing else to attack. I'm assuming I can hear something though.
Yeah, your friends are complaining that there's something there, and
Oh,
and
now I see it.
something does lumber out of the darkness. And like tries to take a bite of the hardest guy to attack, because it's a bug and it's not particularly smart,
And it hits.
and it's also going to stick its tentacles in you.
Ow, ow,
Yeah.
ow.
I don't like it. It's grody.
And I need a DC 13 con saving throw.
Con.
You pass.
So the tentacles do 6 damage total.
Yeah, you kind of feel like it's like trying to poison you a little, but you fight it off.
I just kind of like slap it off, like, yeah, get off of me. Yeah.
Alright. So Helena.
Alright.
Another of these things is getting friendly with the new guy.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself. My
It
bonus
likes
action.
you.
It's like, friend.
It just wants a
Buy me
big-
dinner first. Ah.
It wants a kiss.
Ah, too much tongue. Too much tongue.
And I'll move up. There. Do a flashing flourish.
Which I think. Nope, that actually hits.
End of turn.
Okay. Feather.
Alright, Feather's getting a bit closer and launches some more magic missiles at this one. And that's good.
Alright, and that's it.
Alright. I'm going to have this move over and give it a little attack.
That hits.
15 hit.
Yep.
Alright, that's going to be 8 force damage. And then I'm going to reach out and touch the creature and put a first level inflict wounds into it.
Alright, so I don't know if the first 8 came off. Okay. Oh god, this is so slow. There you go, okay. And is that your turn?
Yes.
It's still standing, but it's looking a little sad.
I'm gonna rotate around 30 feet. to get across from Helena, and I'll make a rapier attack.
Okay, and that downs it. Basically, make a puddle of goo out of it.
Woohoo.
You if
So I will probably call it here, because once you go inside, there's more shit. And I don't want to get you in another round of combat or anything, depending on what you guys do. So I will hold off describing all this fun stuff, because you won't remember by our next session. So I hope that wasn't too terrible, me being half asleep.
That was a lot of fun.
But
we lived through a few combats.
Yeah, you survived.
Yeah.
You did not
Yeah.
die.
A
Yeah.
session of
We
Rime of
didn't get
Frostmaiden without
attacked every
dying.
night.
Without dying or coming super close to dying. Like,
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
did anyone even get hurt?
Me.
Yeah, a couple people
Me.
got tentacled and bitten and stuff. Yeah, some people got chewed on.
This is why you bring
The
a
new
tank
guy
into the
got
fight.
chewed on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He got his
That's
trial by
my job.
fire. He got chewed on.
that's my job.
But anyway, I guess I'll see y'all next week for Curse of Strahd. Yay.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Yay!
Or I guess it's not Curse of Strahd anymore. But,
I call it Into the Mist, something like
yeah,
that.
something like that.
What
Alrighty.
is it, a new game?
Night.
Good night.
Night.